Yo, what's my name? Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. Come on. Check it. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. That's my name. Say my name. Come on. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Welcome to 30, baby. Donovan, 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 Donovan. Sit back, relax, and let the party begin. Let's do this. Action! Alright, y'all, so welcome to Finding Donovan. Alright, I already told you what this is, and I told you that this is just me being who I am, you entering my world, you enjoying my space. So I'm going to start with my first question. Today is September 1st, 2021. Alright, the countdown to 30 has begun. Let's get it. Alright, so my first question: is your present self someone that your younger self would look up to? Why or why not? I think that with this question, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure that out. I think that my younger self would look at me and be like, okay, I'm doing this. But I always felt like, you know how like when you are in school and they give you this paper, this thing that you have to write, and it's just like, by senior year, what would you expect to have? Or by college, you're sitting here, your young self is like, in 4 years I want this, in 10 years I want this. My consistency has always been to be happy, and maybe I'm making issues in my life where I'm not necessarily always happy, even though I want to be, even though there's nothing stopping me. I make that excuse that, oh, if this didn't come, if I didn't get this, then I'm going to be upset and mad at the world or mad at myself. So I think my younger self has to understand that, there's some stuff that I am happy about in my life. Well, in general I am, but there's still some stuff that I'm still working through. And that just stems from that. I don't know. I think that's hard because we change, right? We change over time. So I'm not always going to be that same person. I hope that they are proud of me and the stuff that I've accomplished, but I always feel like I add another weight to me. Okay, I'm doing this, but then I want to do this. Okay, then I want to do this. And I've been trying to find this balance of, it's okay, things didn't work out. Are you happy where you are right now? Even though that didn't play out the way it did, it still happened, but it didn't happen the way you wanted. And I'm more of like step 1, step 2, step 3 type of person. I guess that's been engraved in me, and I have to take a step back and say, although it might not have happened the same way, it still happened. But to me, I always have my life laid out. Like, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to do it. And it sucks when it doesn't happen the way you want, or it doesn't happen the time you want. So I'm just like, what's really going on, I guess. You see, I don't know if I'm fully happy, but I don't know. Damn. As y'all can see, Alex is washing clothes. It's not me. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. That to me is really deep. Because if I was talking to myself right now, I think they would be happy about the things that I did. But the stuff that I wrote down as a kid, like, I wanted to, be on Broadway. I wanted to have kids. I wanted to be married. All those things that I wanted to by the year 30 or by the year, even by 25, what are you doing here? Did you plan on living in New York? Did you plan on living in LA? And I mean, like, woo, that requires me to dig deep to talk about some of that stuff. Because I did all those things. And I was happy doing everything, or at least I assumed I was. Wow. So I guess to get to the good, you gotta go through the bad. So I guess the first day, as I take deeper steps into understanding and finding me, I have to dig deep. And this is what you get. Day one. Already a hard question. I hope that my younger self is proud of the things I did. I mean, I'm happy with the things I did, but they're in the back of my mind to anybody else, oh yeah, you know, you're doing great things. But to me, I feel like I could be doing more. And I feel like that's sometimes my downfall, because I feel like I could be doing more. I could be doing this. I should be doing this, and I should be doing. Look at what people are doing online. But that's another story for another time, because we're running out of time right now. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I mean, what? I'm answering the questions. I'm giving it, and hopefully we get down to what makes me me. Peace. See you next time on Finding Donovan. Donovan, come on. Donovan, come on. It's the end. Come on. Donovan. Thank you for watching. Donovan. I hope you come back. Donovan. Yeah. I'll see you next time. We out. Peace.